And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Nicky Lopez may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The right fielder, number 15, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. KC down to their final strike in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jacob Junis is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Tony Gonsolin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Kansas City Royals have the middle of the order set to hit here in extra innings as they look to scratch across a run and tie this thing up. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And up steps Salvador Perez as he lines it out to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Victor Gonzalez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. In is Jorge Soler. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that.
And a reaching try, but this is by him, and that's going to be your ball game. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jacob Junis still on the mound to start this ninth inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Shohei Ohtani is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Justin Upton the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
This is foul right side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
So now to the plate, Luis Renfroe. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one, and the Royals have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Kansas City Royals are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And that is through into right field for a single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Weak roller right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside.
Back to first, a double play, and they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
Close one tonight. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Ryan McBroom may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by one here in the ninth. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Both Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Kansas City Royals are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Josh DeMont is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's there.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Friendl Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Into the box now, MJ Melendez. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Melendez.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there, base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. MJ Melendez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is DeShields. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Nick Markakis digging in now, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit out toward second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. This remains an 8-all tie. Bottom of the inning now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, number 40. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping up now, Edward Olivares. First delivery to him on the way. In the air out to right. Luplow is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
7.
in, Michael Franco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Naylor. Scott Blewett takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Scott Blewett.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 55. Roberto.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 00. Delino. DeShields.
In now for Cleveland, Delino DeShields. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes
One
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. Emmanuel Clase gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 48.
Striding into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Standing in now, MJ Melendez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Naylor will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Nicky Lopez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Gabriel Arias. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The second baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Arias.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Into the box, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Indians go down 1-2-3. This remains an 8-all tie. Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adalberto Mondesi.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Naylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 14.
Stepping in, Edward Olivares. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Michael Franco. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lifted into center field. DeShields is there, and that's the third out. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 40. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Scott Barlow comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Barlow has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Number 8, Jordan.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Kansas City came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Scott Blewett gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Number 23 makes his big league debut right after this. Tristan McKenzie, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. DeShields is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Richard Lovelady gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
First delivery to him on the way. Delino DeShields is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Delino DeShields is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
Yeah, when you walk into the clubhouse, Matty, for the first time and you see that big league jersey hanging in the locker, the first thing you do is have that seminal moment with yourself, kind of reliving everything as a kid and all the people that have played a part in getting you to this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Daniel Johnson becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Ramirez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Right side. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He grounds it sharply to third. Ramirez is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, MJ Melendez.
Stepping into the box, MJ Melendez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes to Shields, to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Ryan McBroom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Franmil Reyes. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Reyes hits a little over the 270 mark. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. So far this season, Reyes is working with a slugging percentage over 550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Under it is Perez, 1 away now.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Able to look it in is Perez for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Josh Naylor.
Digging in, Josh Naylor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Behind 0-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, number 72, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year.
72.
Pitch on the way. To first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So now to the plate, number 26. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicky Lopez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Royals. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, number 40, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And now Gabriel Arias. Merrifield brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Now in the box, Roberto Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Digging in to try it again, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
In is Jorge Soler.
Jorge.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. With Merrifield next to bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, M.J. Melendez. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. M.J. Melendez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Ryan McBroom. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. To the plate now, number 72.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Markakis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Markakis.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 5, and the Indians nothing. Leading off the inning, Daniel Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Onto the home run porch and gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. We played 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Number 26, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Tanner Tully, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 29, Tanner Tully.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Jorge Soler as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The batter.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. Fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 7-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Josh Naylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Standing in, number 40 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
First delivery to him on the way. Gabriel Arias will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 7-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's the Royals DH, MJ Melendez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
The left fielder, number 9, Ryan.
Ready once again, Ryan McBroom. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box, number 72. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Nick Markakis is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Johnson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Royals 8 and the Indians 1. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 00, Delino DeShields.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Soft grounder left side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
You know, Gabriel, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
From the belt, the pitch. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Number 26. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Lifted in the air to right field. Johnson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
In now, Nicky Lopez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Cal Quantrill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Quantrill, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Back up the middle, scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, MJ Melendez. He'll start us off in the 8th. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Ryan McBroom, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Johnson is there to put it away for out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Coming to the plate now, number 72. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Next will be the designated hitter, number 40. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in now, Gabriel Arias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto.
Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 26.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 26. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicky Lopez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there. And that ends the inning. KC down in order. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Delino DeShields, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Daniel Johnson, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. 0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another day to notch that first major league hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a way to slow the game down, shrink the stadium a little bit, and relax. Tough debut, but hopefully he's back in there tomorrow.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Last strike now for Cleveland. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Ramirez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-2 the final in this game. Kansas City sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Richard Lovelady wins his 3rd of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Tristan McKenzie struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Richard Lovelady will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's set and the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league. Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Batting second, the second baseman, Owen Miller.
Now at the plate, Owen Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lovelady isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Mondesi brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Tristan McKenzie will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Mondesi rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In is Jorge Soler as he hits one on a line to left field. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting fourth, the pitcher, MJ Melendez.
To the plate now, MJ Melendez, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind.
Now, and he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 66.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Chopper to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
In now, number 40. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Mondesi picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Jordan Luplow. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Time for a look at our umpire. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan McBroom. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Nick Markakis. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 26.
So digging in now, number 26. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. To third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Tanner Tully enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate now, Jorge Soler. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So now to the plate, MJ Melendez. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. As a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Naylor is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. KC leads this one 6-0. Striding in, Josh Naylor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
So coming to the plate, Oscar Mercado. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Roberto Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Luplow has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 9.
If you want Kansas City Royals baseball, we've got it all season long here on the show as you get a look there at what the Royals have coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McBroom. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it. So here's Francisco Lindor now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Owen Miller.
At the plate, Owen Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batter, third baseman, Jose.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Ramirez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding in once again, number 26. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
Number 26.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Now batter.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he's tagged out at third. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, what a dive. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marcotte is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. On 2 hits here for KC. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 40.
At the plate, number 40. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. So with the runner safely at third with one away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Standing in now, Jordan Luplow.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now. Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top 7-1. At the plate, MJ Melendez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Line towards center field. Marcotte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, number 66.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're on top 7-1. Into the box now, Oscar Mercado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Roberto Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No hits to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Soler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Back goes Marcotte, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Royals 7 and the Indians 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes.
Ryan McBroom.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 26. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. Ramirez is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Ready for another chance? Nicky Lopez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-4. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Luplow, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. MJ Melendez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Popped him up. Miller over to his left. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Stepping in, Ryan McBroom. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
That you'd said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Scooped up. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 10-4 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Owen Miller.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Ready now, Franmil Reyes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Melendez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Royals lead it 10-4. Now batting, number 26. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Number 26.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Coming to the plate now, Nicky Lopez. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Striding into the box, number 40. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High and deep to right center. Soler on the move. He's there and records the first out. A note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. In now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Richard Lovelady with his 4th win this season. Tristan McKenzie permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way.